Hey man, we live, man. We trying to get this report. Chiane over here, she got she feeling herself. Chiane
stepping like a fable, showing out.
She ain't got no lenses in her frames though.
Facts. I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Oh, she got bars too.
I can see all the obstacles.
That's how you know you
in my way.
In
my way.
I can see all the obstacles coming my way. Hey man, welcome to the No But For podcast. It's a joyous occasion. I miss y'all. I really do miss y'all for real.
Facts.
It's cool, man.
It's cool.
I knew you were gonna say that, man. It's all good. Yeah, but I'm last name good, and to my right we got the lovely
Chiane XO, and to my right I got the.
Say it again. We got the lovely.
The lovely.
You get another one.
She dressed up. Look. She got the shawl.
Let me get my shoulders together. From? Oh, you know, some old I picked up in the closet.
Okay.
A little duster I dusted off.
When you already got it in the bag in the closet. Yeah, okay.
Pull one of my mama tricks. I had this for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
tell them who you are again.
I'm Chiane XO in the building. To my right, I have the handsome.
Appreciate it.
Look at
that. Cheese. Let me get my right angle. Lingo Steve in the building.
Hey, and here we are.
So, word on the street, you had somebody delete your Instagram page. Bro.
Oh no!
I tried to tag you and it ain't there no more.
Oh, I didn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't put that out there.
What's going on?
No, I have no.
Oh, it ain't even you.
Yeah, I have no.
Now you gotta put that in your bio.
$7,000. This is my new page.
Follow
my new page.
Nah, Rissa, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Okay. I believe you. I'm just saying. I tried to tag you and I was like, oh.
It's funny that boy Terrell. He was like, man, I be tag you and everything. I said, but they ain't even be, bro.
He don't even be on it. He don't even look at it.
He said, well, I'll tag you in a few Johns.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's that Philly talk.
A few what?
Johns.
That's that Philly.
I know. That's hilarious.
I was like, shit. So, nah, I ain't had nothing to do with that, bro.
It's all good, man.
So we talked to deals.
Yeah. I'll ask Chiane when she got into this weekend, but it looked like she don't got that check though. She up here styling the profile.
Got a check.
Put rims on the wheel.
Now I put some tires on that bitch.
She got the bread fresh. She got no new tires.
Hey man, they used, but they new to the car.
Ain't nothing wrong with no used tires.
Nah.
You was on your Jameson for the
No, I absolutely wasn't. I wasn't. I drove all weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't do anything this St. Patrick's Day.
I legit didn't even realize it was St. Patrick's Day yesterday.
Me either. Until somebody told me they had green draws, and I was like, okay.
They be show your shot. They be show they shot.
Well, no.
Niggas talking about
draws. You said they got on green draws?
Yeah, you shoot this shot.
More or less, but yeah, I was like,
wow.
Why you like? That's random.
He was checking the temperature from the field, bro.
Yeah, so my thing is you just gonna be showing like your draws all night. Like, I ain't got on green, but I got on green. I see you. But yeah, that was
on green draws though.
Exactly.
Then hit you with that weird on that.
Yeah, that weirdo. Like that's disgusting. But anyway, yeah. So I drove all weekend. Made me some little St. Patty's green. I made some St. Patty's green. And within that, y'all know I've been like meditating a lot and.
Oh, word? Yeah. You at that point in your life, you meditating?
No, I feel like I lost that point in my life.
Oh, trying to get it back.
Yeah, so like, I was able to shower for like 3 days straight with just a candle lit. Man, it was.
Have you cut your hair yet?
Oh no, it's coming.
Yeah, see,
it's coming.
I don't been down this road.
It's coming. It's definitely coming.
You going with the Eve shit or you going?
I don't want to look
Fantasia
like
motherfucker.
Maybe the Fantasia. I don't want to look like my daddy with titties with the whole full out ball thing. Yeah, I know my type of ball. Like that ball ain't it.
You got a funny head or something?
No, I know I can either look like my mom or my dad, and that haircut. Nah, that just ain't
look like your dad.
Yeah, like I ain't trying to let my daddy with titties. So.
Yeah.
But it's coming. Exactly.
That Caesar.
The full out Caesar. Yeah, I ain't trying to be like that. Yeah, I ain't trying to be with the wetted moisturizer. You're like, nah, I'm not wetted.
It happens though, man. See, I mean, you I'm surprised you just not going through it though.
Oh, but it's been happening for the longest. Like we talked about this a couple of months ago on the show. Talking about cutting my hair. It's been happening, but
I don't see where people go through like at 20, 21. You know, it's like that college after college.
No, it didn't happen for me yet.
Okay.
I had a little sanity still left, where I was decent.
That's
I'm
that's
just
good
like,
to know then.
yeah. Now I'm like,
you don't care.
Fuck it, yeah, whatever.
Anybody can get it.
Yeah. Well, no.
Not in that, you know.
I know. I caught the drift, but nah. Yeah, I'm at that point.
Not anybody can get it. That's a different phase.
That's a whole nother phase.
That's the whole phase.
That's a legitimate. That's some other shit. But nah, like I'm on some like fuck everything kind of ordeal. But anyway, how was your weekend?
Man, I had a pretty chill weekend. I went down to Macon yesterday and spent some time with my grandma. Took her to the grocery store. Actually, I asked her to make some macaroni and cheese, but I wanted to watch her to see how she make it.
Was this what you posted?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cause you seen me when I hit you up. Like, is this the Mac?
Oh, I
definitely sent that in the story. I seen that. I was like, this gotta be the Mac.
Yeah, but
okay.
I had some mac and cheese in the Mac, but I watched her because I wanted to see what she did. And the one thing my grandma did and said that I love so much, she was like, "Now look, I can't give you no recipe. I just make it with love. You just got to figure it out." I was like, "That's what I get."
She hit you with the game.
She was like, you know, whatever you feel, you just do what. Like, I give you the basics, but she was like,
everything else up to you.
She was like, well, you know,
I could teach you how to fish.
You feel, how much you feel. Then when she put it in the oven, she was like, "Now I don't know how long to keep it in the oven. You just kind of like
check on it.
You just know." She was like,
she gave you some love, man.
Yeah, but that's how you supposed to cook.
So with that being said, what did you learn from?
I learned the secret.
What's the secret?
I can't tell y'all the secret.
There was so much. That's how you supposed to cook.
That's how you supposed to cook, for real, with the love. You got to cook with the love.
I just want to know. So next time you make mac and cheese,
I'm making it just like her from now on. Like those, you know, I'm trying to. I understand that my grandmother is getting old. Like she should be 85 next month.
Yeah, she ain't trying to do that shit. Like,
so it's like, you know, I'm just starting to understand that my time with her is very limited. So I'm trying to spend like some dedicated time and trying to make sure I get some stuff that, you know, can stick with. Like when she ain't here, like, yo, y'all remember here go grandma mac and cheese, right. Like boom, at least some of y'all can.
That's crazy. I wish I would have learned that when I was a little younger.
But yeah, I got the recipe now.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm glad you got that out of
Got that. And the other thing I saw that tripped me out, like growing up, my grandma stayed in predominantly, well, it wasn't no predominantly, it was all Crip neighborhood. So I'm riding through the neighborhood. I seen a dude, like a kid, riding a bike down Pansy Avenue. For people that don't know, this is on the west side of the Mac town in Unionville. This is all Crip neighborhood. Riding down Pansy with a red rag tied around his head.
No, you already fucked
I was like, I'm like, yo, what is going on right now? It's like gang gentrification or something. Like, dude, I just knew growing up, like, you just couldn't do that. Like, that when
the one to move.
No, even if I don't care how young you're, like you get schooled when you like 8 years old. Like, look, fam, you in a Crip neighborhood. Like, you can't wear no red around here. Like, you just.
You right. That's something you just not supposed to do.
You just something, you know. It tripped me out, bro. I didn't even know what. It blew my mind. I was like perplexed.
Like, you check them, did you?
Hey, that ain't my call, bro. It ain't my call, man.
It ain't my call.
It ain't my call. Hey, you don't know. The little one probably had a little 2.5 on.
Like, what?
He was like, what? What OG? Happening? What's happening, OG?
What's said? What was said?
He was like, OG, you might want to keep on driving. My bad. Hey, hit him with that. No.
Listen, I'm terrified of the 90s babies, bro.
Hey,
oh yeah?
2000s, I'm definitely terrified
of them, bro.
98 on? I don't
Man, y'all gotta give us more credit.
95 on, bro. 90, shit, fuck it. 91 on, bro. They don't believe in them, bro. They ain't got no.
Man, y'all gotta give us more credit.
No, that's real though. Like it's different, bro. It's different. Like they do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Is that real? No, seriously. All right,
they
so
do
I
what
do
they
want to
do.
know. I do want to know if that's is that a thing amongst the older generations? I'll say. Because technically speaking, from like I think it's like 86 85.
What year you were born?
I was born in 92.
So you're a millennial too.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We
you
been
are
like
too.
when people say stuff about millennial,
they
really do want to say like Generation Z. But like we all millennials. Like
it's from like 80. Let me wait. No but for just facts. Let me Google.
I think it's
get
like
the facts. Hold on.
Up to 95, I think.
Respect, bro. I didn't know you made the cut.
Yeah, it's like 82 or something like that to 80 to 95.
Nigga, that means your ass made the cut.
Yeah, just but no, the homie Div he put up something and he was talking about that generation. Like we are the generation in the middle. Like, so the people that came before us, they were built up on tradition. Like, you know, your parents and stuff like that. Like they had that, they did things that their family taught them how to do, and they kept going on and on about that. The people that came after us, all they know is like technology.
I got it.
What's the date?
From 1981 to 1996.
Millennial.
Is the millennial. And then 97
on up
is the
Z.
Generation Z.
Who knows? They'll figure out some shit. But that's why I always tell people. But see, but then you have there's a difference between the millennial gap. Like, for me, I know specifically, I was born within a time where I know how to write a letter. I know how to write an email. Mm-hmm. I know what it's like to live without internet. I know what it's like to live with internet. I know dial-up. I know without dial-up. Mm-hmm. Like, I know all of that.
Up until 94, I think you well versed.
Yeah,
I grant that. I even give you maybe 96, depending on the circumstances. But no,
my little brother 96.
That's why I said I give you 96 because my brother, he knew what it was like nigga, don't pick up the phone because I'm on the phone and he on the internet.
I don't think, if I remember, I don't think he had them. You know how niggas used to have the three-way sessions on the phone.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think he had that.
No, he didn't have those, but he knew not to pick up the phone while he was on the internet.
Those were good times.
Yeah, those were really good times.
Three-way on the phone.
Like,
be on the phone all day, bro. Till your mama get on the phone, like, hey, it's about time to get up off that phone.
My mama had a cell phone. That's when you had singular. Ooh, who had singular? Ooh. Wait, nobody had singular?
I think you by yourself. I ain't had singular.
My mama had singular. That was before AT&T bought it.
I had Cricket for a minute.
Oh, you was.
But that's Cricket was
I don't
like
say you was.
Back
I was like, so nobody. All right, well, singular.
Yeah, so singular was AT&T.
So before AT&T bought out singular was the thing. It was a little orange joint.
We got you. We just ain't.
No, I'm just talking. I'm talking to the people out in the world. Like they don't know.
You talking that 95?
Yeah,
95 on up group.
Yeah, 95 on up group. Oh, you been lit. You been had money. He been had money.
Yeah, good money.
Because I know Verizon was expensive back then. You been had the money.
You know,
paying for characters.
They was the first people
Facts.
What was that? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Had service
nigga, them's the only nigga had service after 6.
Like 9th grade, so that was probably like 2005. Like,
so you went through the like service before 9.
Family plans then.
I was about to say I mean that's the thing though, cause like I had a phone in like maybe 10th or 11th grade, but we talking about a gap though. You know what I'm saying? Like for me,
shut up.
Like I'm saying, no, real talk. Like when you got your phone, it was color screen, right? In 05, like that.
Green joint. It wasn't color. It was like the green.
Yeah, it was kind of
like no, fam. I had a color phone at 05.
Well, I mean, I know my first phone was 1100 with the little flash, like no kid with flash, like that was 7th grade, so 03.
He was with Verizon.
I don't even remember what phone. I want to say it was a Razor, but I don't remember.
You probably had color, bro.
Razor was color.
You had color. In 05.
That was like the first phone, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think whatever my first phone was, I don't think I was too attached to it for that long. Like,
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think my people probably upgraded, just gave me their Razor type.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember what the first phone was, to be honest with you.
Hey, my first phone was a Nokia.
Had
snake. Hell yeah. I love Winnie the Pooh growing up, so my mommy had the Winnie the Pooh fucking case. I don't know if I did.
Definitely did. 3G upload, I think it was something.
I don't know if I did.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
3G upload.
Yeah. I don't know.
But let me tell you, I got in trouble.
I did make my own ringtone.
So I got in trouble. I got in trouble. Listen.
I'm talking about the
little on the joint. Yeah.
You put the little code in. song.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't have that.
No, it was 3G upload. I remember the website.
I just cut some of the songs.
Yeah. I was gonna say that was.
So y'all younger.
But let me tell you. So you know how you used to have instead of the picture on your screen, you had like the words on your whatever you had going on was like the words on your screen on your home screen.
I think I know what you're talking about.
All right. So anyway, so I was listening to Trina one night. And I was playing the baddest bitch. So I put that on my phone. My mom seen that shit. Boy.
Phone. The burner phones?
I ain't had no burner phone.
Oh, you was
but it was close to.
No, I definitely had a burner.
Right.
Punishment, I had the second number and everything.
Oh, you was
out here. I had the burner phone just in adult life when times got bad. The recession in 2008, and I was grown.
I didn't have the burner phone.
My mama always take my phone for the punishment.
Yeah.
I heard the burner phone?
Yeah, I definitely.
You sick. You had minutes?
Bro, you was in the streets, bro.
Oh, my God.
Man,
no, I didn't have all that.
I'm going to see if I don't know if my homeboy going to pick up, bro. So I'm going to give y'all this story, though. So it was back when I was, like, down bad. Like, really. Like, money was low.
Smoking dime bags?
Oh, shout out to Payne American. Boom.
Respect, though.
Yeah. But I had the burner phone. But like I had a plan with AT&T where you can call. The calls were free between AT&T members,
right?
But everybody else is like 15 cents or something like that.
Extra.
Hold on.
No.
Oh no, that was a thing.
No,
yeah.
it was crazy, bro. So like I had it was like one of those times I was going to Macon to pick up some money. But I'm talking about I had like 1/8 of a tank of gas in the tank, and I stayed in my old apartment, so I had to make it from there to Macon to pick up some bread, right? 1/8 of a tank. I got to probably like past Tango Outlet. I called my homeboy up. I was like, look, bro, this the last phone call I can make. I'm calling you because I know you were going to pick up the phone. If I don't hit you back when I get to my mama house, come look for me. I'm on 75 somewhere between Forsyth and Macon. I'm just like, come pick me up.
That was a distance.
No, like real talk, bro. So like I pulled into, I made it home. Pulled into the parking lot of my folks' crib. Got in, got back, tried to crank up the car, went cut on. Made it right to my folks' house. I had to go in like my dad's truck to go and get like gas to put in the car. Crazy, bro. Like that was one of them like
Get it by anything.
Hey, I was like, yeah, God here. like he real.
You can't tell me
he real, bro. 1/8 of a tank of gas. I was supposed to make it off an 1/8 of a tank, bro. Like
hour 20.
Bro. I'm talking about, man, I hit my homeboy, like, bro, look.
This was going on.
I was like, dog, like, if you don't hear from me, I'm on 75 between Forsyth and Macon, bro. Somewhere. Just come get me. He was like, man, I got you. That my dog, though. Since knee high to the tree house. Gotta stay down. I'm getting that bread.
Getting that bread.
I had to go and get it.
That is foolish.
Had to go get it.
That's real life, bro.
Yeah, that's real life. That's my testimony right there for real.
Speak on it, brother.
God is real.
Speak on it, brother. You had a praying grandmother.
Mm-hmm. She was praying. Somebody was praying.
Hey, amen.
That time, okay.
Hey.
But yeah, that was one of the moments. Now he trying to. He trying to get situated.
I don't want to know. It's all good. But yeah, so my weekend was pretty
Cool.
It's pretty decent. Hey, shout out to Precious, aka Amber. She bought a new home. She had a housewarming this Saturday. I know we're a little early for the shout outs, but I want to give a shout out to her and Jade. They had their housewarming this weekend. I wasn't able to make it with family funerals and all, but
oh man,
shout out to them. It was actually really beautiful to see that dynamic duo get together and purchase a home and share the home with others. It was beautiful. So shout out to them.
That's what's up, man. Yep. It's always a beautiful situation.
Absolutely.
Dang, we ain't got no whatchamacallit. We dry up here.
Oh, we ain't got no pre-pro?
Oh, we ain't got
no
nothing in the cup. You
right.
I want to talk about the whole college scam. What's her name? Auntie Betty?
Aunt Becky?
Aunt Becky from Full House. Her, it's another lady too got caught up too. Felicity Hoffman or something like that. So, bro, like they were basically bribing collegiate officials to get their kids into like top ranked schools.
Specifically that one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like on some trying to get them to get scholarships, athletic scholarships, and they don't play sports. Like getting people to take SATs.
I've been keeping on this on BuzzFeed for like a week.
No, it's crazy because it's a big story, bro. It's like I was like, man, we as black people got to do better. Like at best, what we do is just
better. I feel like as black, I ain't gonna lie, as black people, I feel like we've been scamming people for the longest. If y'all look at tax refunds.
You do level 1 crimes.
Yeah, like we.
But that's what I'm saying. That
ain't even invented this, bro. They
no,
yeah,
but I'm saying
like,
that
20 crimes.
Exactly. Like I, for me, I just feel like, cause to me, I don't think that's a better scam. Like you scamming others out of their money into getting their kids into other social benefits. Black people. Man, we just trying to get back from Uncle Sam. We scam on our taxes.
But that's
we
the
trying
thing,
to make sure
though.
we don't claim the right shit. Yeah, we gonna scam.
But that ain't even no good scam though. Like you trying to scam on Uncle Sam and get money back that was already yours.
Okay, but look at how now she gotta go to jail. Her niece and her daughter done dropped out of school.
They didn't think they were gonna get caught though.
Even man, when you dealing with white people money, you know you gotta get caught.
They didn't think they were gonna get caught.
I feel like even if they didn't know. I don't like what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I can't sit here comfortably.
Take a picture, bro.
Oh, I'm like, y'all can't just be moving out here like that. And I'm like,
we was for y'all to know, we were looking at the sunset.
Sorry, I was looking at the sunset. We thought some other shit was going on, but all I'm saying is they was just too comfortable, and I don't think that's fair that they get to move comfortably when they do a scam and feel like they can't get caught or whatever the case. Like the daughter had a whole deal with Sephora.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And now she's out of her deal. And I'm not saying it's not right, but what I'm saying is like, when you fucking with their money, that's when you really hitting them. And I just feel like they hitting them where they feel it.
Y'all wanna know what's crazy?
What's that?
They had an episode on Full House dealing with this shit.
When she was scamming the SATs.
Him, her husband, the nigga with the quote unquote good looking one.
Talking about Jesse? Uncle Jesse?
They were trying to get their twins into a private school. They lied on the application.
Oh, well.
But what was crazy on this shit, she the one that stopped it, like came clean and told the truth.
It comes full circle.
Said it was on 93 episode.
That's crazy.
It comes full circle.
No, they was my thing is right, like you spending that kind of money to bribe. It's like, fam, you can legit pay for your kid to go to college.
Black, don't be getting me while I'm sneezing this shit. Shut up.
Like,
I know you did.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can legit pay for your kids to go to college. And but me and my homeboys, we were talking about it, and there's levels to it though, because like you said, her daughter had the Sephora deal, but her whole brand is based on like college dorm girl.
I just don't think you ever too rich to catch a deal is what.
Too rich to do what?
Never too rich to catch a deal, a discount.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, any way you gonna find a discount, you trying to find a discount. I just think she was in that situation where it's like, yeah, it's cool, I got all this whatever money from whatever, but I'm still trying to catch a deal. I feel like that's what they was doing. They was trying to catch a deal.
So they said they paid $500,000 for them to be designated as recruits for the university's rowing team,
and they ain't never rowed in their life.
But they paid $500,000. I'm saying, what's the scandal like?
The scandal is for them. They get into a top tier school.
USC.
Yeah, that's a nice school, bro.
Yeah.
Like then the
USC,
part that
UCLA, what is that? Berkeley in that area.
But they paying $500,000, bro. Like that's tuition.
That's my argument. My argument is like that you're bribing to get into a school where you could have just paid it to it. But that's what I'm saying. Their kids must be like dumb.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's just the average. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's the average.
Tuition, bro.
Yeah, because it's like otherwise, why you paying? Why you got to bribe? Like your kid can't get into the school on their own merit. Like,
of course not. Well, of course not.
$500,000. I'm like,
but I'm saying that even if you is dumb, bro, they're taking your money happily.
Yeah. I mean, but you still got to get accepted. That's the thing. The thing is, they weren't getting accepted until they came in with the bribes. Like the whole point of the bribe is to be like, accept my kid to get into school.
2.3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to be dumb, bro. Like,
All the folk would pass was PE.
Facts. And home ec. That's it.
Y'all
Wait. All right. So this brings up a really good point. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm sorry. What you want to say, Steve? It's not you.
Not a bitch ass thing. Go ahead.
No. All right. So I was talking to this guy. He's from Mexico, and we were talking about the school system here. Mm-hmm. And I brought up he was asking us about like while we were in school, did we ever have a thing called like not necessarily home ec, but about finances and home hospitality and those things. And I was like, yeah, we had home ec, but for me,
I don't have home ec.
You didn't have home ec?
Yeah, they did like middle school, but we didn't have it in high school.
So we had it in middle school.
Yeah.
But for me, it was a thing of home economics being cooking, cleaning, sewing. It wasn't a fundamental thing of like tax. Like it wasn't a household phenomenon. If I'll say.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Manage the home.
Right. It wasn't necessary, but it wasn't that thing of finances. It was a thing of women funding the home, so to speak. And so he was telling me how back in Mexico they have these programs that will technologically, there you go, fund you for learning how to produce like your own agriculture and finances and those things. That they'll teach you these things. And I thought it was interesting that, and in the United States at least, we don't have that. Yeah. We don't have a thing that will teach you about your taxes or basic home finances, budgeting, and those things. So when he said home ec, I was like, yeah, we had that. But for me, it was majority women in our class.
Yeah, of course.
It was more so about cooking, cleaning, and sewing. So we learned about what chemical compounds will help clean whatever stain. We learned about sewing, how you can sew whatever to do whatever. And then we learned about cooking, basic, simple recipes. But it wasn't a thing of a home stability, and that's what I feel like they should call it.
Finances are not taught.
But not even finances. So then I was saying, maybe we should call it home finances. But then I was like, that would even be fucked up because then more men would join that class because I feel like statistically men are more better in math, in statistics, in finances, in numeral things than women. If I'm not wrong.
I don't know the stats. I'm just saying, like in general, they don't teach.
They don't teach it. Period.
They don't teach money.
What I was saying was they should teach it. Period, and not call it home economics. Because when you think of home economics, you think of the stability of the home and finances, or not finances, but the day-to-day ins and outs, cooking, cleaning, whatever. And not the financial part. And then if you call it home finances, then you're thinking about the financial aspect, and not a lot of women are going to be in tune to that. So I think you should call it life-like stability, and not.
I mean, I hear all that. I'm talking about just in general. They just need a class.
Yeah, I feel like they should just have a class period called that.
Just credit and how to like. There's not a class that teach you about a credit card.
Period.
You learn that. You learn in college.
Credit cards, taxes.
Yeah, they don't teach that on purpose. How you file your
taxes, your finances, how you budget. Period. There's no class about that. And I think it's fucked up that nobody teaches you that. Nobody teaches you how to budget $20 a month. School.
I mean, I hate to be like pessimistic like that, but they're not going to teach that.
No, they're not going to teach you that. Because
school is what school is, in my opinion. It's just. It teaches you how to be normal. It's just a system. It's going to teach you the basic things. Like think about all the stuff we learned in school. Like I had high marks in math, right? So I took stat, trigonometry, calculus. I took all of that. I don't use any of that now. You know what I'm saying? It's like unless I'm going into that type of field, it's pointless to know all of that stuff. I don't need.
How much science?
Yeah, even science.
You need basic skills.
And I love chemistry.
Like, yeah, we took chemistry, we took physical science, all biology, but for real, how much of that y'all using right now?
None.
I do think math and English are the most important.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, to what degree do you teach that? Yeah,
I don't need trigonometry, bro.
But my thing is, to what degree do you teach that?
Yeah. But also you need to have some of the trigger those interested kids might have.
And you're right.
Out there, you don't need. That's not something you need to be just finding out about in college. Like
100%. I agree with that.
Like,
yeah,
that's a stepping stone because without that, we would have astronauts. We would have
and that's
right.
true.
We would have people coming up with all these new cures and shit like that. And, you know,
like for y'all,
you gotta trigger that.
Growing up, was vocational school like frowned upon in y'all high school? Or did y'all have that?
Nah, that shit.
No,
like
we
pushed.
had vocational
it was a part
school.
of like my school. Like it was pushed in my school.
Yeah, we had it.
Like your trades.
Like trades, yeah.
No, we had that at us.
Like it wasn't like, I mean, we had that, but it was like a frowned upon. Like people wasn't proud to say like I'm on vocational track.
Yeah.
Girls. It was like girls actually in hair school. Like we had hair school, so it was girls actually in hair school.
See, that's good.
Dudes that had the like the shit working on cars and all that.
Right.
That trade. It was
in high school.
Yeah.
None of this.
See,
Honestly, they'll have those. They'll have little grants or programs that they'll send you to those schools to do training outside of that particular school, but they'll do that.
All the people I can remember saying that was like my dad. He would call, but that was in the 70s.
Yeah.
My little cousin, she graduated with her license. She graduated high school with her license.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, see, then that's another thing. So he was talking about, mind you, I'm talking about the difference between the Mexican heritage in Mexico of the schools versus here. But they were talking about how they teach them trades about STEM and about math. They're more so math and science based versus then just, I guess, I don't even know the technical term for it, but they're a little more affluent in socioeconomics versus than we are. And so he was talking about the differences in what the schools teach them versus what the schools teach us. And I just thought it was very interesting that, you know, we read about, or not even read about, but he was saying like we have all these grants for our school systems and they're not really doing anything, or how we have standardized testings and they're not really doing anything for our school system versus, you know, something a little more fluid, a little more mobile than what we're doing. So I thought it was just interesting, and it sparked an entire like 20-minute conversation, but it was interesting because you don't get too many people that talk about things like that, you know.
That's America, man, across the board.
Exactly.
You're not gonna get that type of education. If America cared about education like that, when you got into high school in 9th grade, they would teach you the very basics of like.
They teach you about agriculture.
Like
to be honest.
a checkbook.
Yeah.
Like even though people don't use checks anymore, but like people don't even know how to look at their bank account and know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like black is good and red.
To me, I feel like a fluid
like
or a more diverse agriculture or study of economics would be something that's always changing and something that's fluid. Like if you can teach me how to go from checkbook to digital bank account, I can deal with that. Mm-hmm. But you can't just teach me about the checkbook and go, oh, well, that ain't going to matter, or, well, you're not going to learn that, and then go from a check account to a bank account and expect me how to learn to do one to the other. I feel like it has to be fluid, has to be ever-changing, and it has to be something that's constant. Like, I can't just be off of one particular system.
I learned about checkbook in elementary school.
I did too.
That's good.
But like, what good is that? What good is that now?
I ain't never used it.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I think we just relying too much on school.
Right.
Your kid on school, 7 hours for 9 months.
Yeah, but you say that, but it's just as much as somebody being at the job.
That's what
you're
I'm
there
saying.
For 8 hours a day,
it's a
5 days a week.
Yeah,
so if you're gonna,
I get what you say. I'm just saying, like, back to the one I don't know with the conversation we had. We playing the blame game, like. Just
no. I'm not playing the blame game. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna base something. If we're basing something off of merit about how people should live in the economics and the socioeconomics of how people should live, period, then we need to hold them to that standard and we need to teach them accordingly. I shouldn't be teaching my child how to do checks and balances with no checkbook and no balances that they can't see and expect them to go in a world where there's an electronic signature and they can't and they don't know how to physically see their checks and balances. That's just fucking retarded. And at least 10 years back.
I think what Black ultimately is saying is that we can't rely on the school system to teach our kids.
No, you shouldn't.
Everything.
But if they're going to be there for the time that we're at work, if we're at work for 40 hours a week, then we should hold them to the same accountability that they're at school. And granted, even if we go home, if we're going to go home and teach them, then we need to put in those same hours that we be talking about. Creatives can put in those same 8 hours a day or whatever hours a day to make their dream. Then we should be doing that to our children. I don't think it's fair to hold that to the same standard and not hold them accountable for what they are and what they're not learning.
I don't know this for a fact, but I heard charter schools, they good at doing stuff like that.
They are, but they're a smaller classroom. It's more individually based, so you're getting people with probably an 8 to 15 classroom where they're able to individualize the learning. They can specify what the learning needs are. When you're in a public school, you're going based off, even certain charter schools, you're still going based off merit and standardized testing. So
bro, let's just say what it is, man. It's all about money.
I was gonna say that's essentially what it comes down to.
It's just money.
If we know what the problem is,
it all comes down to money.
Schools are so-called better. Why not invest in something that's better?
Bro, just get money. Get money and then,
Yeah.
like, I mean, ultimately that's all it is. Like, right, these kids, like, right now we'll use Atlanta for the example because that's where we at, right?
Yeah.
So like, Buckhead, that zip code over there, the housing over there is like stupid expensive. Mm-hmm. The reason why is because all the good schools are sitting right there. So if you want your kid to go to North Atlanta High School, you got to spend $1 million for a house for your kid to go to that school.
Did you hear about, speaking on that topic, they talked about it's a $23 billion gap between the white schools and the black schools.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just like what you were saying, because the sales tax is what funds the schools. So them houses costing that much, that sales tax is going into those schools.
I'm not surprised.
But that's a system though, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's
we're looking at stuff that was in place like 100 years ago. And we trying to play catch up. Like it ain't a coincidence that Buckhead looks the way Buckhead looks and Camp Creek looks the way Camp Creek looks. Like that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about it. To think that that's not prime real estate by Camp Creek is foolish. You 15 minutes away from the airport, that's prime real estate.
It's
but they only gonna say, oh, we can only go this far. But you go to Buckhead and we building skyscrapers in Buckhead. Mm-hmm. Why? You can build a skyscraper. You tell me you can't build a skyscraper on Camp Creek?
Mm-hmm. Shit, they just
do
put
it, but they ain't gonna do
they
that,
just
bro.
Put a Mapscott view on in East Point.
It's like it's money at the end of the day. I hate to be like that, but if you ain't got money, bro, it's gonna be a long way to go.
They said North Atlanta had a $60 million budget. They went over about 40.
How a high school got $100 million spent? Like how you spend $100 million at a high school, bro?
That's how that's how they get those budgets for Nike and Adidas. That's how they get.
Nice school. They school.
That's how they get those budgets for Nike and Adidas and those companies. They plague on them schools.
For people that don't know, right? North Atlanta High School
used to be on Howell Mill, North Side.
And then they moved to North Side, but they moved into the old IBM building, bro. How you put a high school in the old IBM? IBM, bro. Yeah. Or AT&T. Which one? It was either IBM or AT&T. One of them.
Mount St. 25.
Mount Perrin Road.
Yeah. Is it close to it?
Yeah, you get off on Mount Perrin Road.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right there. Yeah,
you're right there. But I'm saying like they took that high school was on, like you said, it was on Howell Mill. It was on North Side early, like
it was on Howell. Yeah,
Howell Mill. It was up, up that way. They turned that to the middle school. They turned the old high school to the middle school, and then the new high school is an old corporate building, bro.
Bro, they lunchroom on. Get this right, the 7th floor.
Yeah, that's huge. That's crazy.
How y'all got more than 7 floors right here, bro?
That's where the lunchroom at.
The lunchroom, bro. 7th floor, bro.
So think about that. But that area is like anybody that I challenge anybody, right? If you're not from the city, just drive, come to Atlanta, go up 75, and get off on Mount Perrin Road, and pick whichever way you want to go, right or left.
Oh yeah,
go whichever way you want to go,
bro. It's there all the way,
and you just all you see is money. Get off on, if you don't want to get off Mount Perrin, that's cool. Get off on East Paces Ferry and get off the exit and go to the right and go toward Buckhead and see all the $20 million houses just sitting back there next to the governor's mansion. In the cut. If you go in at night, you wouldn't even see the house. You got to go do it in the daytime.
Shit, you can go at night.
You got to go.
It's at least a half a mile between in the house.
But you can't do it and drive though, because you can only look on one side. Yeah. Ride with somebody and go down East Station Ferry and see all the wealth over there.
I was just about to say that, bro. I'm like, damn, that house, man. Oh shit.
I used to do Postmates, like deliver food, and I'm targeting. I'm going to Buckhead.
Yeah.
I know they tipping, so. I used to put it to some of these houses, like I'm talking about, you walk into an apartment complex, you got the gate.
It's ridiculous.
Houses got the gate. Put the code in, I'm riding up.
Man, listen, I did a lift, and he was like, I pulled over because I didn't know the gate code. He was like, where are you going? And I was like, I told him the address. He was like, yeah, there's no address around here. I was like, I see you. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, King.
They never have blinds. Like, they house always open.
Windows open, bro. You ain't coming in, bro.
I ain't even trying. Listen, you can ride through East Point right now.
Try.
You can ride. No, I'm telling you. You can ride through East Point right now. These people got their door wide open.
Yeah,
they window.
People like
it's gentrification. But that's why I be telling people like.
There ain't no black people with their windows wide open.
It ain't. No, not black people. Certainly. But I'm telling you, that's how you know. And that's when I be
like that feeling. The
exactly.
I don't like it. And they be wide open with the.
Man, I'm talking about TV on. Yeah, I'm talking about TV on.
It's just glass.
But you know what's funny? When I drop them off, they be like, "Yeah, like I really like this area." I be like, "Oh yeah, you like this area?" Because I guarantee you, 3 years ago, you would not be moving here.
Yeah.
And I love telling them that because they be like, "Oh yeah," and I be like, "Yeah, nigga, you wouldn't be here."
The old Fourth Ward be sick at sometimes, like walking through, like driving through old Fourth Ward and seeing like the transformation.
It is sick. Isn't it sick?
It's like on one hand you be like, man, they cleaning it up over here, but then on the other hand you be like, boy, ain't nothing but white people over there. All
but
the black
that's
people
how you get the different type of. I ain't whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's how you get different type of white people. They be like, they're cleaning up. It's so pretty, and I'm like, it was pretty before.
Man,
it was pretty before.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. It went all that.
Like, it wasn't
pretty.
Not pretty.
It was trash everywhere.
No, I'm not saying like that. But I'm saying when they be like, oh, it's pretty before. To me, in my mind, I feel like you're trying to say, yeah, now that we came in and did and cleaned it up.
I feel you.
It's
like, you on that.
Nah, nigga, it was pretty before you even came there.
I was at Plum City Market the other day, and I was like,
on that left off North Avenue.
Facts.
I say,
that
bro,
one left.
This ain't even nothing over here for me.
Ain't nothing.
At Punch City Market.
But that
Food court straight though, like
it's really nothing over here for me, bro. I'm not coming over here to eat this bullshit.
They got some.
Bro, they got a plethora of like.
But it ain't catered to you, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not catered to me. Like I wouldn't be like, shit, I'm finna go fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
Over here. Like nah, like.
But see, I'll be.
All thing I got from over there was a chicken sandwich before. Everything else, I be looking at the menu. You know, some of them be having the menu on the outside. I'm like.
But see, I'm so petty. I want to know what the hype is about. I want to know so that way when you be like, oh, it was so good, and I could be like, yeah, no, that shit was dry as fuck. But if that's what you like, then cool.
The summertime, every now and then I go out there and run the little belt line and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm down with the belt line, but it's just
that's cool.
Yeah,
it's dangerous though. I'm supposed to be on them bikes, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. Like
on your left.
When they hit you one of these,
bro. Niggas on the bikes and the rollerblades and shit like that, bro. They don't give a fuck,
I'm going
bro.
to the right.
And everybody trying to share this one fucking road, bro.
Right.
It gets brutal out there, bro. You gotta watch it. Don't go out there with the headphones.
It's a different type of time. It's really different. When you from here and you see all the changes and then people that's not from be like, oh, it's changing up nice, and you be like, I hate when people go, oh, it's an up and coming city. I feel like Atlanta's always been up and coming.
So put me on what was good over there.
Marrakesh is good. Like it's a Mediterranean spot.
Did you go to the burger spot?
Got your little shawarma.
I got falafel, but yeah, but Marrakesh it is good. That's good. It's one other spot, Farm to Ladle. They got like
I heard of that one.
Yeah,
okay.
breakfast be pretty straight.
Oh
yeah. Like the season, like it ain't no, you know, you can get grits there and be okay. You feel me? You know how you someplace you can't just go and get grits, like it's straight. But I think those are the only two places I actually had food from. Those, you know. But yeah, I feel you know, it ain't no place that you gonna go there like and bring your people. Yeah. Like it's like they gonna look around.
Y'all trying to go get some gelato? Like nah, I'm chilling.
But Prague City Market the same way too though.
Prague City.
You talking about gas?
No, they talking about ice cream.
They talking about ice cream.
That's all niggas know.
Yeah,
Right.
Gelato. They got that gelato on tap.
Hey,
I just
right
walk
on
up
tap.
I just walk
I
up
didn't know
and
they
get
had
it.
a dispensary here.
Right.
When will you get legal?
Hey.
Gucci.
Talk
They
about
did
it.
a 20,000. They basically doing a program promoting racial diversity. The apology
Oh, come on.
for the
Oh, you talking about the company Gucci?
Oh, I thought
Okay,
you were
I'm talking about Gucci, man. I'm like,
no,
man, you gotta
not
distinguish
Gucci.
the
I ain't
two.
worried about all that. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I mean,
worried
that's
about
cool. I see the effort, but
Nah, I feel like they 2 months too late. That happened 2-3 months ago.
them folks don't care about.
I mean, I know they
black
don't,
folks
but
wearing
what
their
good
clothes.
is that gonna do us now?
But well, the reason I brought it up because before I came down here, I seen Dame Dash posted it, and he basically was in support of it. And it's like, man, all they gotta really do is just give us an apology, and niggas back on board.
You finna go get your belt, bro?
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I'm Gucci.
I'm Gucci.
Yeah, that ain't. I mean, it ain't really
You
been my
are
thing
stupid.
anyway, though. Like, to be honest with you, so I can't. It's hard for me to get super
I never
passionate.
bought no Gucci shit. Period.
Like
so.
no design. I've never been on a designer anyway.
Me
like,
either.
Jabot
So
was probably
it kinda
the
just
closest
don't
I got.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Ed Hardy and True Religion was probably the closest I've ever got to buying.
Oh, I
some
guess you
other
can say
shit.
true. No, did I?
True.
I had some knockoff
Man,
trues.
when
so
2
nah.
Chainz was out talking about troll, I was like, I got a pair of True Religion jeans to be honest. Well,
Right.
not still, but
When you say
I
that, that
had
made me
a
think
pair
like
of
it's a
shoes.
lot of clothes that like came in and came out.
Like,
real
I had a
quick.
lot of
True Religion had
polo.
like a 1 or 2 year run.
Bruh,
Nah,
like,
Yeah.
for us.
for
Oh,
us.
nah, because they still wear.
Yeah,
Nah, they
for
still wear them.
us.
True.
Of course,
For
of
us,
course.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
definitely had me a pair. I
They-
had
some
me
niggas
You
still
don't even know they
popping.
true.
Yeah.
exactly. I had a pair of
So white people
Yeezys.
still wearing true,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they ain't
And
like,
they
they ain't
paying
wearing them
top
baggy
dollar.
like how we used to be.
But they still paying top dollar for it.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Is True Religion still open in the mall?
Yes.
It's still in
Yeah.
Lennox.
It's
Yeah.
in Neiman Marcus, all that.
That's just
Yeah.
for us. Bro.
Yeah.
I got
I had
you.
a pair of Evisus. I had a pair
Oh, you was
of
out here.
Trues. I had a
Sam
pair
was spinning the
of
bag.
all kinds of shit. But for me, I've never been into it. So when I had it, I was like, oh, that's cool. But nah, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Like I said, Jabot was probably the closest I got. I remember spending $100 for a pair of Jabot.
Jabos
Like,
with the long white tee. You had a long white tee with it?
yeah.
Oh, that wasn't.
I mean, for me, long white tees kind of came in like in college. For me, like I was on Jabos in
Yup,
high
in
school,
my-
really.
Yup, and my
But,
white tee.
yeah, Jabos was like starting at $70 for a pair of Jabos.
Just like niggas on Bally's real heavy, right? They
Facts.
still got them.
They still got them. It just we switch up the style. We get
Yeah,
tired of it. We do
like,
something
yeah.
else.
Y'all
that's
mess
for-
with the Morris.
That's for her.
The Morris. They was like Gators. I mean, they had the little gator head on them.
Some Cincinnati shit. Bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
You know they pimps. They pimps like that.
Nah, I remember
Ohio
old-
players.
Hey,
Hey,
dude, Detroit, boy, they be
15
dressing,
of them.
It
boy.
was so funny. I remember an old head. He had
Zoot
came-
suits and all.
I was going.
I ain't gonna lie. I
I
legit want a Zook suit.
I was going school shopping, get my shoes, and he was like, "You want these Morris?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't want to wear them." 2 years later, everybody
You was
has
out
some
here,
wearing them,
yeah.
like, and I want a pair now.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come
When
get
on my
them
30th birthday,
You want one
I'm
right
dead
now?
ass having me a
They
Zook suit.
clean.
You know what you
I
gonna
don't
do?
care what nobody say. I'm having a Zook
How you
suit.
spell it?
MAURYS, I think.
Talking about you dropped the bomb on me.
Cheyenne got to say
Baby.
she gonna be in the zoot suit on her.
I am
30th.
on my 30th. Y'all better come out and have me a Zook suit.
That's gonna be fun.
Glitters and all. It's gonna be like the MJ joint, but without the UGG boots. He really had on Uggs in that.
He did.
video.
He did. Before Uggs was.
Before
something.
Uggs was a
He
thing.
definitely had them on.
Oh, you said I.
Nah, MAURY.
MAURY. It's shoes. Let me see them. They 5? What you say? They 5?
It's an I on the end, not a Y.
Oh,
Nah, you looking at the wrong thing.
I don't think I am.
Oh,
Bro.
no, it might be. It might be.
I'm looking at the same little shit, bro.
It is.
You said with the gator and shit. I know I'm right.
I mean, when I see them, I think about like
Pradas.
had some shoes. Or Prada, yeah. Some people had shoes like that.
Nah, we wasn't on this, bro.
That might be a Cincinnati
That
thing.
looks mad different.
We wasn't on this, bro.
You trying to
They,
find them.
they got that going for like
300.
300.
300? Yikes! You done bought a couple pairs of J's, boy.
Nah, I ain't. Shit, one of these bitches talking about 800 for the dark brown.
I would have killed him in high school with them.
You stupid. I would have killed their ass with these.
They probably would have tried to shoot you, boy. You got $800 pair of shoes in high school. Somebody was gonna come for him. Bro, I was looking at something, and I didn't realize, man, J.Lo been engaged 5 times.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm talking about 5 gorgeous rings.
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Oh, how you found it on Instagram?
Yeah, I think, or
Through
Facebook.
like Wendy Williams or something?
No, somebody just posted.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I was on Instagram and I was scrolling through Wendy Williams and I was like, yo, she got 5 nice ass
Like
rings.
5 nice, gorgeous
like,
rings.
I ain't even talking about no regular, like,
No.
24. Like, nah, this bitch got rocks.
Like, she got the type of rings where you want to ask, like, so did she get those back?
She didn't give Ben Affleck's ring back.
Mm.
If I'm not mistaken, she didn't give his back. She gave everybody else back except for his. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
that's her. It's something because I got to looking at the time frames. I think it was like 6 months.
They're short. Only one of them, Mark
she
Anthony.
had the kids with.
Yeah, the one she had the kids with. They were together for like a decade.
One,
But
yeah.
there was the one she had got out of the one marriage, and then
Mark
6 months
Anthony.
later she was married again. I think it was.
Well, that was Ben Affleck to
That's crazy. That's her. There's something
Mark
wrong with
Anthony.
her.
I'm just saying, me as a man, like, if I see a female and been engaged that many times, I'm probably not trying to get married to you. Like, that's a red flag. Like, she strikes
But
me
for
as
me,
the
I think
type.
you gotta look at the time. Like, how long in between time was you trying to be engaged with these people? Because I feel like within like 2 years, you can kind of know if you're trying to like really be with somebody or not. If you're dating,
but she keep accepting it though. She don't have to keep accepting it.
Right, she just be like, no,
yeah,
I don't want to. Like, I mean, you got to look at she been active since what, like 96, something like that. So we talking about 20.
So did
we
y'all
talking
really
about
think she
23
was gonna
years.
get engaged to Puff? What was he at the time? Puff Daddy? Oh, he was
No,
Puff
I don't
Daddy
think
at the time.
Puff ain't on that engaged, married, nothing. The only person Puff wanted, she ain't here no more. You know, rest in peace. But
Okay, well,
Puff did exactly what he was gonna do with J.Lo. Like, this is the trophy. Like how he did with Cassie. That's the same thing he was doing with wifey was Kim. Always had been Kim. Everybody else was just the trophy, like, be on the arm. Like, think about it, like how did Kim stayed around that long the whole time? Granted, he got kids with her, but like he kept having kids with her. It wasn't like you have kids one time and then that's it. Like, he had a gap.
What, 3 kids?
They got like,
together.
well, they have 4, but only 3 of them here. So,
But it is a big gap between.
Yeah.
what-
Yeah,
what's his
no,
name, Justin and-
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twins.
but I'm like, that's a huge gap, and you still have kids. You kind of like, he ain't slip up with all these other women Diddy have been with. He ain't slip up on none of them.
You're right.
It was like, no, it was like this is the one right here.
Hey, listen,
You
it's
be
fine to be
so
single
ugly,
forever.
Them shoes, you don't like them?
You ain't no real player.
He said he ain't no real player. But yeah, man,
That's why I'm gonna be single forever.
don't put that on
I
yourself,
have no
Chiane.
kids.
Don't put that on yourself.
What she say?
Said she gonna be single forever.
I'm good.
You start putting that in
no
your
kids.
spirit, Chiane, it's gonna happen for real.
Yeah, sure. I'm good. At this point, I'm
Don't-
good with the being in my spirit.
Don't say
My
it.
spirit didn't talk for me. I'm good.
Don't do it. I don't. You already got one cat.
That's legit. Like a lot of these safe balls as well.
It is.
Hey, let's be clear. Let's just be all the way clear. These shits are not fucking decorations.
We're talking about the bottles.
I'm being funny. I seen that on the post and I was like,
Hey,
that's not true.
they really not. In my opinion, they stopped being decoration after like college, fam.
I was about to say my whole house in college.
Yeah, college was like, oh yeah,
That's
the
what
whole
I'm saying.
time.
It's not true
I had
for
like a
people.
little nice stand.
That's
I had
not
the
true.
organized and everything. Like,
For people that's in college,
the incense
do
coming
you?
out of one.
But if you after 24, 25, nigga, you need to
Yeah.
get some paintings. You need to
Yeah.
start painting some shit, or you need to get you some black and white photos and hang them bitches up.
It's just a
That
stunt
shit
right
is
now.
not cute.
But he can make some fire Douce candles.
I was gonna say, now if you want to be creative and make you some candles, you want to make you some little.
Hey, it's
whatever
legit
the fuck.
about 40 bottles of Douce in here though.
This is
like,
only
no
acceptable-
exaggeration.
This is only acceptable because we're in the Live Hip Hop Daily warehouse. But other
Yeah.
than that, yeah, that shit ain't cool.
I noticed that it was like 6 just sitting over there right now on the countertop.
Just on the
And
countertop.
I got looking like, there's way too much of this motherfucker.
It's a lot, bro.
And then he got them back to back, like he done knocked down bottles like bitches.
Fucking
Like
drunk.
it's
And
not cool.
they different flavors though. It
the
ain't.
Henny sneak up there though twice.
Yeah, but he got the Deuce up there like.
Next to the big one though, next to the black joint.
It went right here too.
With Henny.
Yeah, nah.
I know the bottom stuff.
That's all I do say.
Whoa, excuse me?
My fault. It's a lot of do say. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
What he had anyway?
I know this like the second fucking Monday. We ain't seen this nigga.
People asking
What's
for
up
him,
with
man.
him?
You can't talk about it. It's something you can't say. It's all good. We move on.
We'll get it
I just saw it in your face, though. It's all right. It's all right. We ain't got to
out.
talk about it.
Constipated like.
We ain't got to talk about it. That's all it is. You know, you can tell when somebody got a secret that they can't tell nobody.
They face start squishing
You asking the
up.
question?
I'll talk to y'all off camera.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you
Look, Black, he hit you with one of these right here, like, yeah.
And then look down in the phone.
He was like,
you know a
yeah.
nigga like,
Hopefully they know to keep on.
They start scratching their head like.
Hopefully they know to keep on moving on.
Anyways.
Yeah, but
And further news.
what was I about to say? I forgot. And my memory be slipping on me, Steve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, we know what that is.
Old age. I gotta tell y'all too something, but it's off camera too.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
What's up
talking
with all
about
these
shit.
on-camera topics, bro? We on a no buffer or not, bro?
We are.
Facts.
Bro,
No
hold
buffer,
on. Did
just
I
facts.
give you my last cough drop?
No, you did. You had pulled that one, slid me one.
I just ate that one and didn't even realize.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
You know, Lex will be here.
Hey, I do got
April.
I got
You said
tickets
who
for that
will be here
DMX.
To perform or here?
No, he performed.
Oh.
I think I want to see
Oh, you
that.
fuck with Earl? Oh.
I got tickets. I'm slick trying to flip them though.
I thought Dumbo
You got him
comes-
already?
Yeah, I got two.
They was on the app.
Oh no, they
April
are.
what?
Hold on, I'll tell you for sure.
Okay, time out. I thought
April
Dumbo
12th.
the movie came out already.
April 12th.
That didn't come out already? Dumbo?
No,
I
just saw a
swear
preview
that they
for it.
came out like 2 years ago.
Hey, Disney got a run this year.
Disney got a full out run. They
And
got
you see what's it? Oh, that's next year. But Jordan Peele, he doing the Candyman.
Oh word?
Oh yeah?
That's dope.
Oh, that's gonna be
2020,
dope.
They said they got a trailer for it or something.
Yeah, I just saw the link. Let me see. I don't know if it's a trailer.
Shout out to him. I'm definitely trying to see that Us though.
You is.
Oh wait.
Oh,
Kim.
support Black,
Hey,
bro.
So
It's
wait.
It look weird. It look like it's
He said
scary.
it's a horror movie though.
Yeah, I
Do
know
you still have the
movie.
tickets
said, what's
for
it called? It was a
the
documentary.
Joe Budden podcast?
What?
It was a
That's good.
yeah.
Huh?
I still got them right now.
I
I'm
know
trying to
there's a
sell
horror
them.
movie.
Nah, like look, I need one just for
Cheyenne.
myself.
The cap that I'm trying to get these for Cheyenne, I wouldn't even do you like
All
that.
right, don't worry about it. It's cool.
You want me to tell you how much I got these Joe
I
Budden
don't,
tickets
don't
listed
tell,
for
no,
right now?
don't tell me about it. 'Cause I'm gonna be pissed
Joe
off.
Budden?
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
On the podcast?
Yeah, I really
Because
want to go
she
to
said
it.
she wanted to go, but I was like, Cheyenne, like, I wouldn't even try to get. I
Man,
wouldn't even try
alright,
to
don't
charge
even
you
worry
what I'm
about it.
charging these
Don't
folks
worry
for these
about it.
tickets.
Just because I really like the podcast, and I know it sounds bad, but it's very misogynistic, and I just love it.
What you got? What you got him going for, bro?
200.
Oh yeah, bro, you good?
Huh?
I'm straight.
Oh, you think it's a game?
For what?
Huh? Check this
Yeah,
out.
for one.
Check this out. See, that's what.
Nah, he gonna get it off though. He can get it off.
Nah, that ain't that, bro. I'm saying though, when you get these tickets from him, why you ain't put his own?
No, he
I
did.
bought
He
them.
told
I
us.
bought them. I told
Yeah,
y'all
he
when
told
they
us
went on
when he
for
bought
sale
them.
for the Spotify.
Facts.
I did. I told y'all
No,
that.
he did. He told us.
I'm thinking you got the
How much was they on the on
They were like, after all the fees, it was like $90. But the ticket was like $30-something. But you know, they put like a $15 fee. Man, I hate them fees, bro.
$90 for two,
Yeah, for 2 tickets.
and you selling it for $200 for 2 tickets.
That ain't bad.
200 a piece.
Oh, you capping.
With your head,
200 a piece.
No, I will.
No, I
With
thought
the
you
back
meant
of the
like,
steel.
yo, I'm good. I'm good.
That's what I was telling you. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm good.
But like, check this out.
No, 200 a piece.
Strapped in back of grandpa's.
Man, nigga ain't shooting
No, bro, like,
shots
you gotta.
I whip your head.
Nah,
But
good.
no,
Man, listen.
What I'm saying is like they
Man.
probably not gonna sell for 200.
It don't even
But
matter.
you-
The fact you even,
Send
bro,
the
you on
bar
a
down.
whole, yeah, like.
Well, I
you
put
on
it
a
like
whole
this.
type of different
Like
time.
right now, I can sell them for $100.
Bro, you
A
good?
piece.
Do you?
Yeah, like on StubHub, they going for
Hey,
$100
King.
right
You
now.
got them for 90 for 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
King.
double the
See,
money.
You ain't
Do
told
you,
us about
King?
that one though. You got it from Spotify.
No, I got them on Ticketmaster, but Spotify had like the pre-sale.
Yo, fam, like, hey,
So they, I
They
mean, but
sold out 200.
yeah, they sold
Yeah.
out. And the thing is, like Ticketmaster not even reselling. Like
Yeah,
Ticketmaster
they not
usually
even-
let you do a verified resale.
they're doing
They
on
not-
StubHub.
They not doing it on there, so it's like with StubHub, it's the only place you're gonna be able to buy the ticket.
Hey, do you, King?
That's why the price is going up.
I'll catch it on like the drift of like social
Yeah.
media. You know, you.
But I'm
good.
saying, but the thing is, like, those are some tickets. That's a bonus. If I don't sell them, I'm cool with going to the show. You feel me? The DMX tickets,
I really just wanted to go because I listen to their podcast all the time.
Yeah, but I don't know. I might not be able to move those. Like, I can move them, but I ain't gonna make no money off of them.
What date is it?
Which one?
DMX
April 12th.
I think it's like scalping, bro. Like I didn't even know the DMX was coming back.
Me either.
Bro, I gotta be on it. But really, like I don't be on it hard like I need to. The white stuff is where you really make. You can make some bread. That Beyonce, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, when they came out.
Okay. All right. We're here now. Don't.
No, real talk.
I know.
Nobody go to the Nas and Erykah Badu?
I didn't.
Boy, I'm glad you said that. I know y'all some Nas fans. And I'm a Nas fan to a certain extent.
I ain't as big as them.
No,
bro, when I tell you, I didn't go to it. But when I'm talking about the stuff I'm reading,
I heard the sound was terrible.
They said snooze fest. Like, man, Nas is my favorite MC boy, but I hate to see him perform.
I heard
they talking about
Badu was 2 hours late. 2 hours late.
I heard that too. But I just heard the sound was terrible. Like, if you want to...
And the nigga Curry going off up there.
You don't want to talk about it? Hey, when the last time y'all listened to that Nas album?
Shit, since it came out.
I'm glad you said that because I was gonna ask y'all. So we back supporting Kanye. Well, so y'all, not y'all, but
no, you talking about from those church snippets?
People back supporting Kanye.
I'm not.
It seems like it's a lot of love going Kanye.
I'm not here for it,
bro.
I keep seeing a lot.
I
want to ask H because I seen H repost the church thing.
Cause he happy as fuck. Happy ass nigga. No, I'm not here for it.
Support something, no support nothing.
Here's my stance on Kanye, right? And I can't remember if I said it here or not. I am a fan of the music. I'm somebody that can separate the person and all that. Like, all you gotta do is make some fire music, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. What's the day? Monday? Mm-hmm. Friday? I had that. I've been working this grave shit.
Hey, hard, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
college dropout. That's so hard, bro.
Okay, you know, sometimes I get tired of playing DJ and shit, so I just let my music run. You know what I'm saying? And that shit came on, I cranked that motherfucker.
If my manager assaulted shit, I'm gonna be assaulted.
Hey, that shit hard.
That shit put me in the time.
Let's go back
if a manager
to the
assaults me again, I'm gonna end up assaulting him. Hey, no, that shit hard.
Let's go back to the gap.
Hey, come on, good.
Hold on, let's go back to the gap. What's the bar after that? Oh,
look at my check, wasn't no scratch.
So what? Hold on, I can't remember. You said the manager asked me if I stole.
Hold on, bro. Let's go back to the gap. Look at my check, wasn't no scratch.
So if I stole, wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
I stole, never got caught. Take me to the back and pat.
Yeah,
asking me about some khakis. Yeah, there's some white people walk in. I bet they show up. They token black. Oh, now they love Kanye. They put them all in the front of the store. So don't. Hey, Kanye was hard back then, bro. College Dropout a hard album.
He was tough. That's a cold album right there.
Nah, and I just felt that shit, bro. Like,
he's like, if my manager assault me again, I'm gonna be assaulting him.
Yeah, like, nigga, ask me another fucking thing.
But then the part was like, they tried to take me in the back and pat me, asking me about some khakis. But let some white people show. I bet they show off they token blackie. Like, he know he the token black guy working there. Oh, now they love Kanye. Put them all in front of the stove.
But that's why it upsets me that he's that. Oh,
he just lost.
Wait, no. Speaking of which,
lost?
No, because I gotta ask you.
What if your grandma stopped praying for you back when you were doing all that crazy?
She ain't gonna never stop praying for me.
That's what I'm saying.
But look, let me ask you this: did y'all watch the Mook and Yes Jules interview?
I ain't watched that. I heard about it on Joe Budden, but
Yes Jules interview.
No.
He basically said it was okay for her to say the N word.
Who said
that? But he did a lot more than that.
Who was just? I mean, I heard that name, but what does she do?
Let me break it down to layman's
terms.
She is a.
No.
It's like one right there, bro. It's like right there. It's a whole pack.
Terrible. Yes, Jules. For me, what I've read her as, she's a glorified party promoter. So she started off doing party promotions, and she grew up to doing like marketing for Kanye, as she would say. I ain't gonna take nothing from her. That's what she said. But in the interview, I listened. Now, mind you, I watched the entire thing. I had time to do it, and it was very uncomfortable to see a black man say that a white girl could say nigga regardless of like whatever her stance was on the word. She definitely said like, I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it. But for her to say like I can say it, and like she was, like he was kind of like gunning on like, yeah, you can say nigga. It was just disgusting. It was like, how dare you? Yeah, it was just disgusting. But anyway,
and I heard didn't she say when she talking shit about Karen Civil or something?
Yeah, so she mentioned a little slight beef between her and Karen Civil and Scotty Beam, and how from what I got from it, I don't think it was a beef, but she was saying she don't do what they do. So I feel like she was kind of trying to marginalize herself. But it was just like, you don't have. So for me, I felt like if you don't do what they do, then why mention their name? Like, why bring their name up? Y'all not even in the same.
And Justin Bieber don't say nigga around their friends.
Probably. No, and that's the thing.
I know
they do. But my thing was, why would you give this person credit? It's like a white girl coming up here and you saying, yeah, you can say nigga.
You don't come out my mouth.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you wouldn't say that. Right, and he was saying like, you could say nigga, and it's like, no, the fuck she can't. Like, don't give her that right of privacy. You stupid. I fucking hate you. I'm over it. Anyway,
what I did learn from the Joe Budden podcast is that apparently Pusha T had smashed back in the day.
Oh yeah, he had a whole. He that Brian.
You know the song on Till the Casket Drop. He was like outside of Popeyes eating chicken and fries. Popular Demand record. He was like like that Brun I had that long time ago.
Yep.
On the balcony at the Delano. But I was tripping out like, bro, like for him to bring up Lebron name like that. And then this is me, like I just started thinking about all this, right? So I was like, so Pusha T talking about Yes Jules that he smashed back in the day. And then he threw LeBron up under the bus and said LeBron was smashing her back in the day.
Oh, he was dry snitching.
He was dry snitching, but then this is what my brain took me.
Terrence.
Remember when how Pusha T all of a sudden came back on Joe Budden's show when he was talking about
Kanye and all that.
When Drake went on LeBron's show.
Yeah.
And so it got me to thinking like, was LeBron trying to one up him? Like they probably got like a little beef going that we don't know about.
I wouldn't even deny.
Because LeBron been married the whole time. It was like, bro,
you can't air my shit out, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it was an interesting topic.
Hey, I mean, what Lou at, bro?
Oh yeah, all right, cool. I'll shut up. That's what we're going to do.
Cool.
Go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead, King. Get your shit off.
I missed it. What happened?
Can we talk about?
Oh no, go ahead. He don't want to talk about it no more. Go ahead.
We talk
Go
about
ahead, King.
lies.
Get your shit off.
We talk about lies.
This is
the rap lies.
And
you said Luke.
Oh, I looked that up. It ain't.
Now
It's a fashion design. No,
we was heading to sports right now.
No, you missed it. We was talking about something else.
I thought you were talking about sports.
No, we weren't talking about
Ross
sports.
had a lie in
Santorini.
Yeah, and he said something about Groovy Lou. He thought we were talking about my man.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that when I heard it. I mean, I didn't. I be thinking the same thing sometimes.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing before. Who said that though?
Rick Ross.
No, who said? You thought about him?
No, because I was listening to the song. I was like,
but he
say fresher than Goofy Doo in the Coogee suit.
Yeah, I was like, you talking about Lou?
When I first met him, I thought he was because he's from Miami.
Yeah, he's from Miami, but it's a designer named Groovy Lou.
I didn't
who
know
he was talking about. I mean, this is according
I
to.
He had a homie. I thought he got a homie named Groovy Lou too. I think.
This is according to Genius, so that's the Genius is like
that's like Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's like so we gotta ask Lou.
Let's get into it.
I mean, we gotta ask Lou.
Wikipedia and Rap Genius is the same shit.
Like, yeah, he was talking about.
Can't be lies on there. I know that.
I'm like, this is not what Salon said.
It's what everybody else interpreted as.
And niggas be reaching sometimes.
Man,
they do.
I be looking up Lupe bars sometimes. I be like, bro.
I know this is not what Salon said when she said, "I dream things, I see things, I imagine." This is not what she was talking about.
You still on that album? Real talk.
I ain't gonna lie.
It
grew on me.
Yeah, it is.
It grew on me. There ain't 2 Chainz. It's a few 2 Chainz. All right, so let's be real. As a whole,
that's a line boring, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, boring.
He hit me with the snooze.
Bro, I'm sorry, it ain't boring. I just feel like it's incomplete. I just feel like it's incomplete. I feel like
It is. It's missing. I can only say there's one record on there. What is Almanda?
That's the only one that's finished.
No, not even Almanda. Which is Palmer Train coming.
Yeah.
That's
the only thing
with
I
Gucci
can.
on it? Is that the one
Yeah.
with Gucci?
No. That's the one a little bit after, like 2 records after. Someone I can say that for me is a legit record. But everything else I feel like is interlude. So I'm not gonna say it's boring. I just feel like you gotta play it when you're doing some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Why I gotta put on the music when I'm cleaning
But
up?
that's what I'm saying. Hey, look.
That
That's the new wave of music. Beyonce said it like 6 years ago.
No, that ain't no new wave of music.
But Beyonce said it 6 years ago.
No.
Yes, it is.
If I gotta clean up to enjoy your music,
No, I'm saying as far as the length, not necessarily the content, but the. I'm not saying I'm saying the length, not saying the content.
I ain't talking about the length. That album could have been 1 hour and 20 minutes. It could have been 20 minutes. It still feel incomplete. It feel like Solange legit had a jam session going, and the engineer pressed record.
But I said it before. I feel like these are all the joints that she didn't put on a seat at the table, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, let's just grab these and let's put them on an album." I don't feel like this was a complete.
I ain't knocking the
album
hustle. I'm just saying.
I'm not either, but I feel like these are things that she didn't want to put on the seat at the table. These are leftovers, and she was like, "Yeah, let's reheat these bitches and put them out there."
Hey, do your thing, Solange. Get paid. It's plenty of people out here love it. It just ain't for me. That intro, I was just like, when the album gonna start?
I ain't gonna lie, it caught me like the 6.
What she said? I've seen things.
Things I imagine.
That's
what's
still
up.
On the 2 Chainz?
Yeah, I am actually.
No, see the 2 Chainz one. I like the album as an album. I don't know if I like it as a 2 Chainz album.
What y'all giving it?
Honest assessment.
I give it about a 70.
I'm looking for the PC, bro.
Probably.
I give it like a 70.
I go back and forth between it. Probably 3.5 to 4 out of 5. I mean, if you
I give it a 7.
No.
I give it about 3. It's
I guess that would be.
I give it 3.5.
I give it like a 3. If we can go 5, I give it a 3.
Because it's not a bad album.
It's not a bad album. I just think I wish it was more. I wish it was a little more diverse and more content than what I thought it was supposed to be.
See, I think all that's there. I just think my expectations was that it was gonna be like track 1, 2, and 3 the whole album, and it wasn't that. Like when you tell me that
I was expecting 1 track, 2, and 3.
5.
You said what?
Out of 10, I'm giving y'all 5.5.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And a 6. 5.
I'm saying that. I mean that's
average.
Yeah. I think it was. But I still think it's probably his best album though.
I do wish 1, 2, and 3 was that whole album.
Mature. Like I still like that Pretty Girl like track.
No, I do
from
too.
a playlist perspective though.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to just go and like press play,
album,
I'm just like.
So I get it. I do wish it was 1, 2, and 3. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Threat to Society is probably my favorite joint. They played this shit at the at Sun and Red Coat the Poets joint. That shit goes hard.
And I'm a threat.
With some bigs. Oh my god.
That song, that Statue of Limitations hard too.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
I like it. But
they recycling beats. Bro.
But see, that's the thing. Though, like I like it, but then the beat, I was like, that's Lil Jon though. That's Lil Jon.
I thought it was too short.
That shit, that's goddamn 2 Chainz. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm saying the beat.
West Coast beat sound like that.
But they sampled the Lil Jon joint though. Doom.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought that was
that's Lil Jon, bro.
What song was it? What's
I mean, it is.
I ain't said he wrong.
He gets it. That's Lil Jon.
I don't know why I thought it was too short though.
Because they all sound alike.
It's too short.
But no, I like, the more I heard it, the more I was like, all right, I fuck with it. But Threat to Society is my favorite joint. They play that shit at the listen. Hey, it's so good.
Just to be alive.
That shit go. I'm telling you. On Sunday morning,
that shit stop making the commercials, bro. You in there, bro?
But that's because Braun picked.
True.
It's NBA, like that's what makes.
But you know what's crazy? So the whole time, not even the whole time.
We need a LeBron co-sign.
Yeah, the halftime I was trying to figure out who the fuck LeBron fit in this. But then when I thought about the title of the album and everything that kind of concluded with it, and even how he was talking about, going from either gonna rap or go to the league, I was like, this makes a lot of sense why he would A&R it. It makes a lot of sense. I feel like probably LeBron was in that point in his life where he was like, hey, I'm either do this or go to the league. And he kind of fell in the league category of it, and they still love hip hop. And I feel like that was kind of his thing.
Murph was up here last week trying to convince me it's a classic.
It's definitely not a classic.
No, just because like we playing through the track list, so he dancing through every song. I'm like,
it's not a classic.
Don't mean I like
it's absolutely not a classic. I can guarantee you that it's not a classic.
I don't want to start, dude. What's going on with that? Hi-hat's rolling, isn't it? Too short on the song.
Niggas from the South represent
shit. Yeah.
You know, I thought when I first heard, I thought Wayne though, because Wayne did it off the mixtape.
Yeah, Too Short on the song. That's what you kept saying. Too short.
Okay, I knew it did.
But yeah, it's like
it's Lil Jon, bro.
It's Lil Jon.
Hey, look, you say Bert, you say y'all were dancing.
No, he was going through. We was talking about the 2 Chainz last week. He was like, "It's a classic." I'm like, "Well, some of the
it's not a classic. It's not a classic."
He was like, "You don't hear what he's saying?"
Bro,
I'm like,
I
think just because you dancing and you hyping the song don't mean that you feel me that it's good.
Bro,
I mean,
like everything. Bro. Like, I started to see what they were talking about, bro. He like everything.
But like to shoot 2 Chainz some bell, like he's spitting on the album, bro.
I feel like
no,
some
I'm
of
not
the
saying
bars
that he's
forced.
not.
Like NCAA, I feel like
NCAA hard, bro.
I don't really care.
NCAA.
That's all hard, bro.
No, that shit is hard.
But the one with Travis Scott, like he was lazy on that second verse, bro. That Travis Scott.
Travis killed the hook, and
that's what I'm saying. We like Travis Scott on the hook, but you take Travis Scott off the song, you ain't gonna listen to it.
It sound forced. The bars do sound forced.
See, like even on that Threat to Society, bro, some shit is just forced, bro.
Well, for me, it's more. But see, what always gets me is the beat. It ain't. I'll catch the lyrics later, but that beat, that shit tough.
Coach taught me the beef method. Like, all right, bro. Like, don't force it, bro.
You stupid.
He want to include the rap.
Don't force it, bro. Don't force it, bro.
I
you already gave props to Coach Gwen and shit, bro. Like,
he did.
You come in with your intro, you know what I mean, with the announcing and shit, bro. You ain't gotta force it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. The thing that got me to that song was that fucking sample. I was like, ooh. Had that Teddy P sample. Be alive. That same Kate. Everything. Yeah, that shit was sick. For me, I'm always a BB.
I like how they flipped that. I said me. What sample was that? I always say the Mary J. Blige. Everybody look at me.
It's actually a Teddy Pendergrass flip, but it's
talking about not that song. You talking about the one? It's Jay-Z did it. Yeah, Jay-Z did it. That's what it's popular from Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not Threats. It's the other song. Yeah, I said me.
Like, the only one I know.
See, I feel like on that song, right? I like that song, but I felt like they ain't have to manipulate the sample like that. But that's me getting some producer talk.
Good.
But I think
I'm saying I felt like the sample was too much.
I appreciated that because that sample had been used so many times.
But it's like you knew what the sample was, though, regardless.
I was talking about fact. All right, this is extremely random.
What?
Nobody take credit to this. Look at your left hand and look at the beauty mark on your left hand.
Huh?
Look at the beauty mark on your left hand.
My left hand?
On the other side.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, okay. It was very random.
I know.
Yeah, that's some cancer stuff, I guess.
Yeah, facts. I get it.
Yeah. She talking about, she threw me off too fast.
He's gonna leave me. I'm sorry.
I was like, what? What happened?
But y'all both got a beauty mark?
Yes.
Basically in the same place.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
All right, shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to roll with you, but it's so random.
I know, that's why I said don't make nothing. Shut up, good. God
I was like, huh?
Steve. I am back to the 2 Chainz joint.
Nah, I know y'all don't really talk sports, but it was everybody keep saying LeBron having a down year. He leading all the top players statistically.
Bro, we know what that is. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, come on, like, are we really gonna go into this right now?
That's why I say I know y'all talking.
No, but like, for real though, to speak on that though, because the thing is about LeBron, I've learned that he's just a different type of player. Where he's gonna, ever since the move to go to Miami,
he's gonna do that.
He's gonna get the
like
bro.
It don't even matter.
Like he gonna be a top statistical player forever till he retire.
That's
like year 20, he gonna be averaging 25 points. He probably gonna up his assists and everything. As
if y'all don't believe politics do this, y'all are fucking idiots.
Go ahead and explain yourself. You don't dove in or not.
No,
you can't say no statement like that. What I said. Give it to me.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
If y'all don't think this is why it's a popularity contest.
She in that bag. You better get in that bag.
If y'all don't think that the government and politics seriously, if y'all don't think all this is a popularity contest against stats, y'all are fucking retarded. Y'all fucking retarded.
So break that down.
I don't.
Because you in this bag. You in this bag. We were gonna leave sports, Shay.
I'm sorry. I don't.
No. You got
we ain't got no sponsors.
I'm a
conspiracy theorist about all means.
You better get in that conspiracy theory.
All I'm saying is
you can't make them blanket statements. Now go ahead, Shay.
All I'm saying is, if y'all watch House of Cards, and y'all watch NBA, it's always some shit to go by.
Hey, Cheyenne came that thing confident in the mug. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
Look,
go ahead and get in your bag.
Let me go into my incognito pages of my internet.
Here we go. Incognito. Yeah. You don't want people to see your search history? What you be looking up?
Pornhub.
Should be on Pornhub and with the incognito.
Okay. All right. We're not going to pull up my Pornhub. But, yeah. All right. So, we're here now.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, give me a second. Damn.
No, you.
I gotta pull up my incognito pages.
You gotta be prepared now. Cheyenne don't jumped off the wall with it.
Okay, let's not.
This is a fact, nigga.
This is a fact. I don't want to talk about it. Y'all want to talk about it?
The only reason he averaging these points is because Donald Trump is in office.
Okay.
And Donald Trump said this, so that's the reason.
Time out, I ain't going there. All I'm saying is.
Oh man.
All I'm saying is. Steve, don't try to look at my search history. I see you in love. All I'm saying is, you can't believe everything that you see.
So what you saying is these stats ain't real from LeBron?
All I'm saying is, you can't believe everything that you see.
He ain't averaging 28.
No, I'm not saying that he isn't. Well, that he ain't. That he is and that he isn't. All I'm saying is,
hey man,
if you believe one, you gotta believe. Hey, as much as you gotta believe there's a God, there's a devil. It's all in the same fucking person.
Cheyenne digging herself in that hole. That's you like I'm.
I am. I'll say it.
I'm about to throw it out there. Now if you believe in God, you better believe in the devil.
No, I'm serious. That's how I feel about it. Go ahead.
Hey, I see why we don't talk about sports. Cheyenne,
that's why I didn't want to.
That's my ledge.
Man. Oh man.
Thank you. Now I can stop talking about the shit.
No, when you I can't even talk. Man.
They ain't gonna never talk about sports. No, they probably are. They gonna talk about sports again.
I was trying to feel you.
Go ahead, Steve. Let me off for it. Nah, that was my ledge. They ain't gonna never talk about this again.
Bro, still trying though, man.
Oh, I don't think LeBron James trash.
Nah, I'm just talking it. So.
I don't think he trash at all. But I think he realized this year.
I don't think he's trash.
I think he realized this year that the West is way different than the East, number one.
How easy this nigga had it.
Yeah.
Man, this nigga, look. I'm gonna just tell you what he doing. He giving
his body a break.
He giving his body a break, and he's there for he's shooting a space. He got a bunch of shit lined up for the summer business. Why he like, okay, let me just chill out.
Are we playing basketball or not, bro?
But that's what I'm saying.
From basketball. Now I gotta secure the.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta secure the after. This is still a job, bro. Niggas gotta realize this is still my job.
All I'm saying.
That's why I was never mad at Melo. Melo got that bag because I'm going to work.
But see, Melo ain't got no rings. That's the only thing. When you got rings, it's different.
Yeah.
I'm going.
But I'm saying,
I'm talking about employee of the month at y'all job.
Well, that's not a question.
You feel me? Niggas
Are rings equivalent to like winning like?
You get bonuses.
Oscars, and is that equivalent to that kind of ordeal?
Kind of, sort of, but like basketball is a team, a team.
Yeah, a team effort. But I mean, like,
it would be like the Oscar for movie of the year,
best supporting actress or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
J. Cole ain't no Grammys. He still one of the. You feel that? It's cool.
I'm not even mad at because he got other ventures going. What I'm telling you is basketball players playing basketball, bro.
He's still playing basketball though. That's the thing. Like,
yeah, but I don't think he's focused on it.
I test talking about this supposed to be a down year, bro. That's for like if you watch those games, bro. He's not in tune.
So you feel like he's supposed to be more dedicated than what he is?
Yeah, bro.
You want to know what I
really remember when Kobe Bryant got there, ran himself to the ground trying to get these folks to the playoffs, bro.
I understand that.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the type nigga I want to see. Like, I ain't even
but you don't. Kobe. Like, you got to look at what LeBron's doing as a
had
whole.
Broken fingers,
you got to think about LeBron is thinking about his family.
Yeah, but when you think about it, who else wasn't thinking about their family when they playing their game?
Niggas just trying to be the best on the court. That's it.
All right, so that's you don't think he should, but you don't think he should dictate. You don't think he should dictate that same kind of dedication to his sport?
He do.
No, he not. It sounds like he got like 5 other options.
This is what I'll say about it. Right, honestly, LeBron wasn't anticipating getting injured, really. Because if what we talk about,
LeBron's injured.
Yeah, and
he got injured.
Got hurt. They did get
like
hurt.
If he wouldn't have got injured, the Lakers would have been in the playoffs, bro.
And at the same time,
2 weeks earlier than he got.
I get that, but at the same time, them niggas and they feeling so they not even playing.
Bro, cause of this nigga.
They ain't gonna.
It's a business. You gotta go to work, but at the end of the day, you gotta go to work and play.
Exactly.
So check up because another nigga.
No. So if you're saying it's a business, so if you're saying it's a business, so how can he choose to dedicate himself 50% to this business and the other 50% to 5 other businesses? If that's not fair.
Let me ask you this: would you dedicate yourself more to a business you don't own or a business that you own?
It don't make sense.
I'm asking, which one would you dedicate yourself to?
Which one pays more?
I'm just saying, which one? It don't matter.
Yes, it does. The other 50% is paying you for the other. That other 50% is paying you to do what the fuck you want to do.
Okay, so are you gonna dedicate more to a business that you don't own or the one that you own?
Bro, I think we reading into the narrative that he ain't dedicating his time to basketball. Like, that's just the narrative. Like, here's the thing about LeBron, right? LeBron is so big for the NBA. The fact that they not in the playoffs right now, they got to keep finding narratives to keep talking about LeBron.
Right.
You're going to hear them talk about LeBron throughout the entire playoffs, even though he at home chilling or doing whatever he do. They got to find something. Like, before, when he went out, the injury and came back, it was that he could have stayed, came back earlier. Then when it got to the point to where, like, the trades, bad teammate, all of this stuff, you hearing all of these narratives.
I'm with you.
You hearing it now because, like, they got to find something.
Nah, I ain't really feeding into that other shit, like with the business shit. Like, niggas doing that shit anyway. But what I'm saying is, what I see, nigga ain't like.
He's just not dedicated. Yeah, I don't think that's fair to the team, regardless of what he. It's just like people say when you go to work. When you go to work, you give 100%. You give 110. Whatever you do after that, you give the rest of that or 110 to that. Like, you're not supposed to slack off because you got this going on, like, people got a lot of things that are going on. No, it don't matter if it's more important. Yeah, we know it's more important because it's what
he's saying. He's not slacking off because his numbers
is showing he's not slacking off. That's what I had sent him the picture of the stat. He's still leading.
But what I said was like
the chemistry is off.
Yeah, like you gotta look at the eye test, bro. But those are loaded stats in my eyes.
The chemistry of the team is definitely off.
Ain't some niggas that they feeling, bro. Like,
they are though.
Hold on. When I gotta push a nigga to play defense, bro. Who are they feelings, goddamn? Why
let me.
That's different. Them niggas when they feeling because they about to get.
Why would I want to play for a nigga like that? I gotta push to get on defense.
Right.
But
Kuzma push this nigga to back. Nigga.
I saw that, but also like, but it show you where you at too though, because like the level of respect. Ain't that like you? That's something that Kuzma should have never did. Regardless of how
he should have, because he's passionate about what's going on.
I mean, he young.
But I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm saying is, there's certain things that you just don't do.
Bro, I would have pushed that nigga too. Bro, I'm passionate about this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like.
Over here, goddamn,
but I was gonna say, I feel like regardless of status, nigga, if you slacking off, fuck you.
So
you need to get your exactly.
So what the flip side of that is, right? So when it's only looking like that because we talking about LeBron, but when LeBron was down they net for them being soft on the court, then it looked like you trying to put down your team. Cause they did. You can't say that the rest of the Lakers went playing soft, bro.
That's different.
He's supposed to be the leader of the team.
That's different. Like, you ain't supposed to do that to the folks, to the reporters and shit like that. But what he did was in between the lines.
I'm saying, I'm talking about.
We out here battling.
But he's done that too in between the lines at the game. He done the same thing. But the thing is, LeBron's so big. Whenever he do that, they talking about it. When Kuzma did that, it didn't get as much press. Like, you saw it.
Well, then that means he should know the power. That means he should know the power of his strength.
Bro, you gonna get killed.
Yeah, you gotta know the power of your strength. If you know
do you want LeBron on your team?
You too fucking big to be out here being lazy.
We're not. Do you want LeBron on your team?
I gave you my honest answer.
Not if he like what?
He bullshit.
I hear you. If LeBron went in, like, here's my thing, right? We could say that, but if LeBron went in LA, they probably would have won 10 games this year.
They wouldn't have had as many games.
Hold on, they won more games last year.
I don't care. I'm saying this year.
How you saying that?
They won this
How you
year.
gonna say that, huh?
They won the same amount they at. What they at right now? That's the same what they won last year.
I thought they said, that might have been a few weeks ago.
Yeah, where they at right now? They tied for. I think they
Like,
tied for
I stand by. If he wouldn't have got injured, bro, the Lakers would have been in the playoffs.
They would have won those fucking 10 games.
Huh?
They would have won those 10 games.
If he wouldn't have got injured?
No, I'm saying if he wasn't there, you said they would have won like 10
I mean,
games.
bro, that was just for effect, bro. But I'm saying they still are a better team now than they would be last year. Okay, cool.
They was out there playing for each other last year, but they're not even playing for each other.
Dog, the down thing, what happened when he got injured, those boys got put on notice. They went 8. What they went? They went 8 for 12 for 20. They went 8 for.
They were balling before he got injured.
Listen to what I'm saying though.
They got the clicking.
The team as a
Hurt.
from the owner. I'm talking about from the owner standpoint. When your superstar go down, now the rest of your team is put on notice. All y'all need to do is be 500. That's really what I'm looking for as an owner. I need y'all to go 500. And so when they didn't do anything, the ownership said like, "Oh, we got to make changes." That's the only thing that happened. So then they went in, they asked for the trade, and they went through all of this knowing that they weren't going to get the trade. But as soon as you ask for a trade, now the morale for this whole team is like, oh, y'all don't want me here. So now, forget it. They in their feelings.
Now I ain't going to play. Like, nigga, you still got to play for your check for your next contract.
Here go Big Will. Go ahead, bro.
LeBron been in the league, what,
16 years.
16 years. From year 1 to year 16, he's carried every team he's been on. How many years do you plan on putting him on a team where he's the only one that got a ball?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you 100%. You ain't just gonna walk off mic like that, like.
Niggas just drop the jewel, ain't gonna walk off. Like, nah.
But look,
I'm just gonna give you a chance to, you know what I'm saying?
but like real talk, the only time that he ain't have to carry the load was in Miami. He shared the load in Miami for 4 years.
For the first, I want to say 2 years. By the end of his terms with them,
he was dragging.
He was dragging the whole team.
I can say that.
So
okay,
he's been in the league for 16 years. You take away 2 years.
So
that's
14
years.
So 14 out of 16 years.
Not to mention
carried.
that 16 years to be playing at an optimum level is unseen. We have never seen anything like
100%. See, that's the thing. The thing is, we seeing a player who we haven't seen before.
Oh, so I got a good
like
question. Do
Go
y'all
ahead.
correlate the?
Think about it.
Do y'all correlate the weight of? Wait. Do y'all correlate the weight of hip hop to basketball? When y'all
In
talk
what way?
about when y'all talk about who's been here for the longest and who's supposed to carry the weight, do y'all carry that in the same respect?
Like saying they gonna hold it down.
Right. Do y'all carry that in the same weight?
I mean, in a sense, but not necessarily.
The
Why
reason
not?
why I would say no is because basketball is a physical sport. At the end of the day, no matter what you do to preserve your body, eventually you're going to get old.
Right.
With music, as long as you have mental capacity, you can still make music at an optimal level. 444 is one of Jay-Z's best albums. He's
Okay.
50.
Okay. Well, I'll say that. What I mean,
2 Chainz just dropped arguably his best album, and he's what, 42?
you said
What-
arguably his best.
What I'll
Okay.
say though, to
There you have it.
but I'm saying,
All right. No.
We agree with
Well,
each
I mean
other.
this outside of physical context. I mean this in the retrospect of time and respect. How do you hope? Because I feel like these time and respect. No. I'm saying because I feel like these two have kind of been, as far as the black community, have been around for maybe about the same amount of time. If you look at, I'm not well on sports.
let me save you, Chiane, because you sound like you're
please save
reaching.
me. All right, save me. Save me good. Save me.
Conversation.
Save me. All right, save me good. Save me.
No. What else?
Smoking that gelato before the show.
Facts.
Gelato.
Facts. But go ahead. Save me.
No.
Save me.
What I was saying though, like to his point, talking about like rappers, the older you get. The one thing I will say on that, because your body will break down in sports, but when you're talking about rapping, we've seen some of the greatest rappers of old can't do what everybody. Because the thing about music is like, especially rap, it's a young man sport. Especially when the production comes, the production's gonna always change.
Right.
So the problem with that is you can't like a Rakim and like as much like Granddaddy IU, all of them, like as good as they were back then. A lot of them can't do what Jay-Z just did on 444. I
think rap is a young man's game is one of the biggest misconceptions we have ever seen in this.
I disagree.
Jay-Z got his first record deal at 26 years old. 50 Cent was 26 years old. Eminem was 28 years old.
Okay.
By the measure of hip hop in age, that's not young.
It's not
Biggie dropped Ready to Die at 19 years old. Pac dropped Tupacalypse Now at 19.
So what I'm saying
is not even old enough to drink.
So, but my argument is that continuing to rap at a high level, like what you said, there's only a small select few of people that's been able to rap at a high level over 40.
There's only a small select few whose careers last over 5 years.
I know that, but tell me this, right?
Jeezy was in his 30s. Rick Ross was in his 30s.
Just answer this for me. Why is it that
these are the guys who have ran the game for a considerable amount of time?
Why is it that Jay-Z can rap at a high level at 44, but you're not gonna? And maybe you are, but are you gonna listen to a new album right now from Rakim? Would you listen to a new album right now from Big Daddy Kane? And these are like who were considered the greats.
Yeah.
Before Jay-Z, would you listen to right now? And Daddy O, would you listen to a full album from them right now in 2019?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. For Big Daddy Kane, it depends on the setup. Because
what you mean?
What's the setup?
I would be interested in hearing a Big Daddy Kane album with Just Blaze doing all of the production.
But you're proving my point though.
Or I would be interested. Jadakiss is 42 years old. These guys, all of these guys are in their 40s. There are people who are who are older. It depends on the way it's.
So you're saying within the given circumstances, you would listen to this album.
Exactly.
But that's my point.
I was never the hugest Rakim fan. But going back to the argument or the debate, the age thing is a misconception because if you look at hip hop in the terms of numbers, especially 2000 on down, from 2000 to today, we don't start listening to rappers until they turn like 26, 27 years old.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's a quote unquote new phenomenon to
Kendrick was past 25 when we started paying attention to him.
Yeah, but you're talking about people in my eyes are still they under 30. I'm talking about 40 plus. 30? You just said Kendrick.
I said he was 20, like 25.
Yeah, but he said you started listening to him before he was under 30.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, but what he was saying was like he's under 30
when he was 26.
Right.
Okay.
All of these people are under 30. I'm talking about rapping at a high level over 40. It ain't that. It's a handful.
And these are people that we would listen to very well under 30.
Right now.
That's not true. We just
name them.
Okay, we just got a nice album that did pretty well. Jim Jones just dropped a mixtape last year that did pretty well.
Okay.
Between 30 and 40.
Fat Joe had the biggest record of his career.
Between 30 and 40.
All the way up last year.
Did you listen to his album?
Between 30 and 40.
I did. Platos Soplomos.
Did you like it? Did you like it? Be honest.
I did. I actually liked that album. To be honest. Now there's a lot of people who did not like that album, and I understand why. I'm big on packaging. Okay. That's the reason why when me and Keith be talking and he say that he'll buy somebody's shit at Walmart that wrote on the CD, and I'm like, no, I need better presentation. I need to look like you care about it. And the way that even though that record had a big record on it, the way that the album was packaged, I think that's the reason why it didn't do well. It didn't translate.
So
you think that's just the reason why?
You talking about marketing? I'm talking about
because that All the Way Up was a big record. That was a huge record, especially at a time where New York didn't have no points on the board for real.
Yeah, okay. But you think that's the
but that still is not explaining why Rakim can't drop an album right now.
And I think that Remy hadn't been built up to what she is now. Like she's in everybody's
Tell me why Rakim can't drop an album right now that people gonna run to listen to.
Because Rakim is his sound is dated.
That's it. That's it.
Big,
You dare. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Though, Big Will.
Sound is dated, but Big Daddy Kane's ain't. Because Big Daddy Kane,
bro, play Big Daddy Kane.
Jay-Z, listen to what
I don't want to hear it, bro. You coming from a purist.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Have you listened to Big Daddy Kane's last project he put out?
What was the last project
you haven't put out? You haven't listened to it, because if you did, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay,
he just put out something like a year and a half ago.
What last project are you talking about?
Let's go to it. We got it right here. Let's go. Big Daddy Kane. Let's type it in.
If I didn't listen to it, it's not because I wasn't interested. I didn't know that it existed. Which means that's terrible marketing. That has nothing to do with his ability.
He dropped
on Good Kid, Mad City. MC8 rapped on Kendrick's record, and that was one of the best records on the album. He's damn near 50. After that, he did an album with Primo, and people listened to it. Ice Cube is still on tour and still dropping new music.
You listen to Ice Cube last album?
Yes. E40 just got on. Not only he just had a big record with 2 Chainz. Before that, he was on Big Sean's biggest album. He's still streaming hundreds of millions of streams.
Bro, I think y'all just fans of these people.
I'm sorry.
I think y'all just fans of these people. Y'all ain't listen to this music, bro. Yeah, both of y'all just said Ice Cube. Both of y'all just said Ice Cube last album was hard.
Okay, listen to this. Even if that is the case,
y'all just said Ice Cube last album was hard, bro. We're gonna play this out here.
Listen.
No,
even if that is the case, that goes further to prove my point that there is still a pocket of people who care about these rappers.
And we got clearance.
Hold up.
So you gonna listen to the whole album on the podcast?
No, it just. Hold on. Just listen to this though. No, hold on. I'm just going to the first song.
You gonna pick the worst record on it?
No, come on.
It's track number one. Bro, that's the intro, fam. If you don't give me the heart of the intro.
I ain't gonna say this worst rated track number one.
I'm a that. No, it's dated, bro. It's dated.
Track number one is the worst
track number
record.
One.
It's the worst record.
Hey, it's time. We gotta go. Hey, we gotta go.
Oh, is that time?
No, because I want to be respectful of their time, though.
Play E40 last single. Which track?
You can play it on. We can play it on your podcast.
We'll play it after because we gotta
play it
go.
on your podcast.
Hey, bro, what little flip at? What little flip?
And who they want flip?
Hey, game over.
Flip that fucking.
What little flip at? He had a run too, boy. He had a run.
Come on, bro. I don't know about a run.
Yeah, I don't know.
He had 2 years. That was a nice little run. Leprechaun, bro. Little flip that had a run.
Chill. I love
Leprechaun, bro. It's St. Patrick's Day too. He had a run, bro.
He had a short run.
I still can't believe they said that last Ice Cube album was hard, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna.
He lost me at that one right there, boy.
It's gonna boom. That's what he could have rapped.
Oh my God. Ice Cube sounded like he was just trying to chase the record.
Hey, yo, I'm over.
He couldn't find a beat the entire album.
Dead ass.
Hey, shout out to Cube.
It was like him double dutching.
Just now.
It was like this, so I can get it.
He double dutching. All right, man. Y'all crazy, bro.
I'll tell you.
My bad.
My word of the week is smithereens.
I like that word.
It means fragments a bit.
Hey, you can spell that for me?
Smithereens.
Yeah.
Chill, bro. Chill.
S-M-I-T or Smith.
Areens.
Yeah, Smith. E-R-E-E.
I got it. That autocorrect helped me out.
Hey, shout out autocorrect.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So my shout out of the week goes to a very important black-owned business. They are a vegan follow company. They're called sorry, I've been drinking.
Your shout out.
Ancient Cosmetics, my bad. Ancient Cosmetics, they do everything vegan, 100% black owned. They got a lot of good products. I just purchased one of their body butters, which I'm really excited about because I like my skin to feel sticky smooth out of the shower. But y'all can go ahead and check them out, Ancient Cosmetics. They're on Instagram, on Facebook, ancientcosmetics.com. Check them out. Like I said, it's a black-owned business, so make sure I support them. I don't even know why you touching me.
Is this velvet?
I be using shea butter on my elbows, so don't judge me.
Take a whole shot.
Hey, it's summertime. I'm letting y'all know. When summertime drop, when it hit the slightest bit of 75 degrees.
Stunt coming.
I'm ready for the cakes. I ain't never get to
The
experience
cakes is out. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hey,
y'all lucky I didn't wear. Y'all
yeah.
real lucky I didn't wear the little shorts I wanted to wear today with, because it wasn't even that warm. I'm telling y'all.
Hey, sundress season almost here.
Nigga, my toes about to be out.
Sundress and
Sundress
sangria
about to be
coming.
out.
They keep the artwork on it.
No, dead ass. But they have artwork on a big toe. Like,
For sure.
we about to be out here for the sundress season.
We gonna wrap up, bro.
No, because don't even, don't come over here with your facts.
We over time, bro.
You can say that, ring your bell. Ring your little bell when it's time for your podcast. We ain't got no time for that right now.
He said,
He was cracking jokes.
Oh, no,
What's your stat?
What's your Virgos know everything? Wait.
He about to tell me how many albums Ice Cube sold.
Where's the bell so we can get through the...
He about to tell me how many albums Ice Cube sold.
So
that
anyway,
still don't negate the fact that
I interrupted my own podcast.
Right.
Good.
Nigga said Virgos know everything.
Take us home, Chad.
Hey man, it's the No Buffer Podcast. Y'all check us out every fucking Monday. I'm cussing a lot. I don't care. Fuck it. Hey mom. Hey, Culture Ratchet Podcast. We say what we want, no buffer, just facts. Check us out every Monday at 7 p.m. LivehiphopDaily.tv. We got Last Name Good, Chiane XO, and the Lingo Steve in the building. And we will see y'all black or white or whatever color asses y'all is.
Thank you for including everybody.
Man, but more importantly, the black ass is next Monday. And that's it. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Yay.
Throw your hands in the air. He did.